Good evening, friends, and welcome. It's Lisa Maynard, and this is Kit Crush Wednesday. Thank you for joining me. I am going to show you a couple, well, this week, and then next week, another kit. But this week, we're going to take a look at a kit that came out in January, and I believe it's in the January to April mini catalog. Anyway, it's called Adopt a Pet. So that's the kit we're going to take a look at tonight. So if you're joining us, hit that like button, say hi, let me know you're here. And we're going to go ahead and get started on this. I can't talk tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this screen around, and we're going to take a look at the fun things that are in this kit. Now, you can't see these very well because my camera's facing down, but I'll kind of flip these up. This is the Adopt a Pet kit, and it comes with 4 pets. This is a little guinea pig, and it's bowl of whatever. And here we've got a bird cage, and the parrot or parakeet, and their little bell. And they come with certificates of adoption, which are super cute, that you can fill out for each one of them. Now there's 4 pets included, and I put together these 2 because I wanted to kind of get a handle on how we put together their little houses and how we put together the pets. So we're going to put together the last 2 tonight. So let me go ahead and get these out of the way. And I'm just going to move these up here a little bit, and then I'm going to bring in our next one up, and this one, so they come all ready to assemble. There's no stamping, there's no nothing. You don't even have to adhere the tear and tape. It is already on there for you. All you have to do is put the parts and pieces together. So that's kind of fun. So here is the cat's house, which is a box, because we know cats love to play in boxes. So in order to do this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to, like we do with all things, we're going to go ahead and score all of these where it's already creased, as you can see. And we're going to go ahead and burnish all of these edges. And then it comes with instructions, and I did follow the instructions. You kind of get the hang of it when you're doing it. It's not necessary, but it does help to kind of follow the instructions. So I'm going to go ahead and again, we're going to go ahead and burnish all these sides. And it's really nice that they go ahead and put the tear and tape on there for you, so you don't have to do it. So this, I think, is going to be fairly easy to understand. So it's going to go like this, and these actually go out. So we burnish them the wrong way because the box is folded out so the cat can play in it. Oh, and we forgot one right here. So let's burnish that. And so this is going to go like this. And then our inside is going to fit right in there like that. So that's the way the box is going to go together. So I'm going to go ahead and take this piece of the backing off the tear and tape, and we're going to go ahead and align it with this side, right like so, and give that just a nice little push there. And then we're going to go ahead and take the backing off of these sides of the bottom of the box, and then slip that in, hopefully. We're going to slip that in. Well, let's set that down. Yeah, we're going to slip that in and get it square, and then we're going to do that, and then give it a good press. Now, what I like to do when I'm putting stuff like this together, whether it's a box that we're making or something like this, I like to go around where the tabs are and burnish those so that we have everything good and sealed. So there we have the box that our kitty cat lives in. So that's very cute. There's our box. Super cute. Looks like a box right there. And now we're going to go ahead and put together our cat. So again, it's got all these parts and pieces to it. And I am going to follow the instructions because the head gets attached at one point to it. So again, we're going to go ahead and kind of burnish all of these areas here so we get those nice and creased. And this is going to go backwards because it's going to sit. And this is going to go backwards because that's the foot, one of their paws, not foot, paw. So these are super cute. I could definitely see you doing these for kids, or kids could definitely put these together. They would be super, super easy to put together. So I think that would be a great, let's see, this is, okay, so these two tabs are going to go in and we're going to adhere them right there like that. And then our cat is going to stand up. So let's go ahead and take these off. Super fun kit. I think you could give them as a gift to a child or somebody that just, would like a little companion at their desk or on their craft table. And we're going to go ahead and put this one in like so. We'll get those all together like that. Now, there my cat, as you can see, is sitting up. And then this stays up like that. And her head is going to, see where that shows right there? That is where that is going to attach to our piece that has the tear and tape on it. So I thought these were super cute. I think they would be great. Okay, here we go. We're going to attach it. And I'm going to pull that down so I can see. Well, maybe I'm going to do it this way. We're going to take a chance of getting it centered right there. And there we go. Put the head on, the feet are there, and there we have our little kitty cat, and he has his fish and his box. Super cute. Very easy to put together, as you can see. Again, 4 of them come in, so I'm going to scoot that aside, and then let's bring in our last one is the little puppy dog. And the puppy dog has a chew rope or a tug rope and a dog house, which we are going to put together. We're going to go ahead and burnish that. So again, if you know of someone that would like this as a gift, or they would just like something on their desk, or if you know a little child that would like it for their birthday, I think that would be really cool. We're just going to go ahead and burnish these again. It appears that it's a fairly popular kit, as I've seen many posts about it. So that's very interesting. We've got one more over here to burnish this side. And then we're going to go ahead and do that. And then let's go ahead and figure out how this goes together. So this is pretty much going to go together like so. So we're going to have one edge that's going to get put together for the doghouse. And then that roof is going to get attached like so onto it. So that's very interesting. Okay, so we've got it figured out now. And we're going to go ahead and take this piece off of this. I'm going to line up the edges so we get those lined up nice and straight and give it a push. And then come in with my bone folder and burnish that a little bit. And now we know that this has to go like this, and we know that it has to adhere to the roof. So I'm trying to think of how it would be easiest to do this. And I think that's what we're going to do is we're going to take one side off and get that adhered. So I'm figuring this out as we go along, friends. It gives you instructions. It doesn't tell you what to put first. It just tells you where the tabs are. So we're going to go ahead and put this on and make sure that is like so. And then put this one on like so. Let's see if those are fairly straight. Fairly straight. So we've got the front on. And now we'll go ahead and take the backings off of the back here, and then we can just give that a little press. And I'm making a mess. I've got things falling all over the place over here, so bear with me. I'm just using my take your pick tool because it's easier to get those off. And then we're going to push this down, make it meet the top of the roof, and then do like that. And then, again, like I said, I'm going to go in here. Maybe I'm going to go in here with my bone folder, and I'm going to just burnish those a little bit so that they stay down. And there we have the doghouse. Super cute. Okay, now let's bring in our puppy with his little chew rope, and we're going to put him together. And again, we've got to burnish these folds. I've said it multiple times. I'm going to say it again. It's super nice that all these are creased for you and that you don't have to put the tear and tape on. That is really, really nice. And I think this one, yeah, this one is going to go up like that. So we're going to burnish that up. And this one, yeah, that's going to go like that. And then his tail, that also goes up like so. So this one's actually, again, pretty easy. It's got one piece to adhere the body. So let's go ahead and take that off. And we're going to go ahead and match those up and adhere the body right there. Oops, not quite straight. We want that right there on the edge, just like that. And then finish that with our bone folder. And then again, I would suspect that the puppy has that little piece where you can see where it matches. So we're going to take this off and adhere him. And we're going to cheat again, and we're going to just go for it and hope that that pretty much lines up. And I think we're pretty good. So there is our puppy dog. There's our puppy and its house, his house, her house, and their little chew toy. Super cute. So we've got the dog, super cute. And we've got the cat with the box to play in. And the cat does actually fit in the box. Pretty cute. And then we have the bird, which is the parrot with its cage. So he could go in his cage. Does not fit in his cage. So that's probably not going to work. And then we have our little guinea pig here, or hamster, or whatever you want to call it. And he goes in his little cage also, which he does not fit. But you get the idea. So these are, again, friends, these are super, super cute. They're available now, and they're super easy to put together. And I think they would make just darling little presents or a little extra gift if you're buying Christmas or birthday presents for somebody, or you've got children in your life that would like a little paper friend, or even adults that would like a little friend on their desk at work or at home when they're crafting. So with that, I'm going to turn this around and we are going to finish up. So thank you very much for joining me tonight. It was interesting putting those together. A fun little kit, and I think that you would enjoy it immensely. You can get it on my website. So, and I will be back next week with another kit that came out in January, and this will be a card kit. So the craft kit, this is all we have for a craft kit that has come up since the beginning of the year. So with that, I will thank you again for joining me. Let your friends know if you've missed this. You can rewatch it, send it to a friend, and I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next week. Bye.